We're gonna bust some myths in Kerbal Space Program. So let's make a new save here, and then we'll call this myth busting. Put that on sandbox mode, and we're gonna be doing this for science. So let's do it for NASA. For the first myth, we're gonna be seeing if Kerbals can enter the atmosphere or holding onto the ladder. This is our rocket here. We aren't gonna need a heat shield or none of that. So let's launch this. You might be wondering why it's so small, but we're gonna be using some cheats just to make this a little bit easier. We're just gonna put ourselves into orbit. And there we go. Now we're in orbit of the Earth, and we're just gonna enter the atmosphere here. There we go. 34 is enough to enter the atmosphere, and so now we're gonna do an EVA. Jeb, you better hold on, man. Jeb has no idea what is about to happen to him. I can't tell if he's terrified or ecstatic to be out here. He's heating up quite a bit. We haven't even touched the atmosphere yet. Let's see if we can cool him down. I want to see how far we can get him. Okay, so it looks like we're touching the atmosphere now. So let's get him out. And oh man, he's burning up. Dude, he almost burned up instantly. Let's see how further we can go into the atmosphere. Get him out. And wow, look at that. Holy damn, he just fucking blew up, bro. All right, so this myth is busted. He cannot raw dog the atmosphere. On to the next myth. All right, so I just built the Artemis 2. This next myth says the Earth is flat, so I guess let's go bust that one real quick. So I can already see the curvature of the Earth over here. Not looking very good for this myth. We'll try to go up as high as we can just to be sure the Earth is not flat. So looking at the Earth here, this doesn't look flat to me, so I believe this myth is busted. Yeah, it's not flat, man. This myth is busted. Okay, so I just built this apparatus here, and basically the way this is gonna work, or the way this myth should work, is this part will spin, and then this part should flip over, and flip back, and flip over, just like in real life. Let's try this out. So once it starts spinning, it should flip back, flip back. And yeah, so this myth is true. Next myth is that you can land a Kerbal on the sun. So we're gonna bring Jebediah with us and see what happens. We're now touching the sun. So let's time warp down to the sun. And we blew up. So this myth is busted. You cannot land on the fucking sun, dude. He blew up instantly. Holy fuck. So I've just built this little missile here. The next myth says that you can blow up every single building in the Space Center. So let's try it out. So here we've got our missile here. And we're going to try to blow up the Space Center. So let's try our best to fly over there. Not too good at flying. Okay, so we missed. So we're just going to give some gas and try to fly over to one of the buildings. So that didn't work. We clearly needed more explosions, so I just removed the little nose cone that was protecting us. Yeah, hopefully this is enough to blow up the building. Maybe we need a bigger rocket. Okay, I made it a little bigger. Let's try it now. Okay, this better work. What the fuck is happening? Guess let's try it again. Let's try an even bigger rocket. We'll do it with the Artemis 2. If this doesn't blow up the building, I don't know what will. This has to blow up the building. There's no way this doesn't work. I think this myth is busted. We'll try it one more time. This time we'll try to come at it faster. This shit has to work. What the fuck? I'm gonna call it and say this myth is busted. This next myth says that a Kerbal can survive entering a black hole. As you can see, we got the black hole over there. We have a maneuver set up, so we enter the black hole. And yeah. Alright, we're doing our maneuver now. And good, we'll call it there. So we are now headed on a trajectory to enter the black hole. See what happens. I have no idea if this is gonna destroy us or not. So we're getting pretty close to the black hole. Man, this shit looks crazy. Holy fuck. This looks insane, bro. We're getting really close. Okay, let's just see what happens when we enter it. Dude, we're so freaking close to this thing. Look at that. That is freaky, man. Okay, we're about to enter it. Time is frozen, man. And look, they're having the time of their lives, bro. They don't give a fuck that they're about to enter a black hole, bro. They're so excited. Looks like we're inside of it. But it doesn't look like that. Can't tell what's happening. Let's just see what happens. We're actually moving away from it. Oh, this is fucking trippy, bro. Or did we go through it? I can't tell. Let's just go out here. We're gonna move our periapsis just straight inside the middle. Okay, so our periapsis is gone, so we definitely should enter it now. What is this? Are we inside of it? I think it swallowed us. I think we're inside of the black hole. The only thing in here is some dots. I can't tell what those are. Some dust. I don't know. I don't think we survived, so I think this myth is busted. This next myth says that a Kerbal can survive hitting the ground at max speed. Okay, so we're reaching our desired apoapsis. I think we're gonna use Jeb for this. We're pretty high up here. He should get a ton of speed on his way down. Deploy our payload. EVA Jev. Let go. And here we go. He should hit the ground in a little bit. He's loving it. He's always fucking having the time of his life, bro. I love Jeb. Look at him. He's having so much fun. He's not even in space. Okay, he's starting to look a little worried. He looks fine. He doesn't look like he cares. About to hit the ground at max speed, I guess. And he died. Alright, so this myth is busted. What the fuck, bro? You just died? Okay, for this next myth, we're gonna build some bullshit. Okay, so I've just built some bullshit. Let's see if it goes to the atmosphere. So Jebediah is gonna do it again. Yeah, let's see if you can get to the atmosphere with bullshit. Oh, wow. It wants to spin. There's no way this shit works, bro. There's no way this is gonna leave the atmosphere, right? There's no way it left the fucking atmosphere. Can't believe this shit worked, bro. What the fuck even is this shit? We have an apoapsis of 3 million meters, I think that says. Dang, so we definitely didn't get into an orbit, but it was definitely possible if I tried. Definitely got out of the atmosphere. So yeah, this myth says that you can't leave the atmosphere building a bullshit rocket, but I think we busted it. I think you can. Alright, this myth says that there is a face somewhere on Duna. We have a guy on Duna right now, somewhere. Oh yeah, here he is. This guy got stranded on Duna during one of my live streams. I guess we gotta try to find that face. I've been looking for this thing for so long and I can't find it, but it does exist, so the myth is true. I'll show a picture of it. But yeah, I cannot find this thing. I've been looking for so long. Let me know if you guys have seen it in the comments. I'm collecting all the KSP players in my Discord in the description, so if you're interested in that, check that out. We share funny moments and tips on there, so that about wraps it up for this video. Hope you found it entertaining. But yeah, I'll make another video soon. Be on the lookout for that, and thanks for all the likes and subscribers from my recent shorts. I've been having a ton of fun making those. So yeah, I'll catch you guys later.